Hello, this is Mark's Walking Blog. Today we're going to do another gear review. This one is on the Exped Hyperlite mat. This is the medium size, and for comparison this is the Sinmat UL7, which I've used for a number of years. Started to find after 4 years that it's got some bulges, which seems to be an issue with these sort of mats. So I've changed now to the Hyperlite. You can see here that there is a reasonable amount of difference. The Sinmat is 460 grams and this is 345 grams, and is a mummy shaped one. And if you remember the ill-fated Pacific Outdoor Equipment mat, is a similar shape to that, and I do hope it doesn't sort of end up the same way as that one did, but which used to deflate quite a bit. This one so far has been really good. So I'll put that one down and take it out of its stuff sack. Nice bright orange colour, and in the stuff sack there's a little pocket there with the repair kit, which is handy. Not seen that before on Exped products. That's a useful little thing to keep in there. And we roll the mat out, just put it into thirds when you're packing up. This is different from the other Exped mats that I have, because it only has one valve here. Usually you'll have an inflation valve, which is coloured green like this, and a red one for deflation. This just has one to save weight, I guess. And you've got a little, well, I'll call this a spigot, which you press in there, which will deflate the mat when you're rolling up, but we'll go through that later. So I'm just going to inflate this now. It doesn't take very much and very long. Cap in, and then you have it inflated pretty rapidly, and you'll immediately see it's a mummy shape rather than the square with a lot of the other Exped mats. Plenty of room here for your shoulders, and I have not rolled off this mat, even though it is actually quite a bit slimmer than the other one. Insulation wise, this, I believe the R value is 3.3, and I think it was 3.1 on the other one, so very slightly more insulation, which is good considering the weight. Perfectly good for 3 seasons camping. Wouldn't take it in the winter, and comfortable. Plenty of comfort in this, and I've not rolled off the thing. I've used it on a couple of trips so far. Down to about 2 degrees, no problem at all. Nice sort of soft touch, the fabric. I often in the summer just slot the end into the box of my sleeping bag and then unzip the sleeping bag and have it almost out like a quilt and just sleep against this material, and it's soft and very comfortable. 2 sides to the mat, the other side is grey, the inflation side here, and you sleep on this side. Not a huge amount more to say about this. It is comfortable, it seems to do the job, and there is a reasonable amount of saving both in the weight and the packing down size in comparison to the standard that I've been using for the last few years. So what I'm going to do now is deflate the mat and roll it up. So you plug the cap and then just stick this in here, and it immediately starts to inflate. Leave that in there and then just start getting the air out of the mat. Having folded this into threes, and then you just roll it up and squeeze the last bit of air out there. Still got that little spigot in there, and you can see the last bit of air coming out. Take it out, pop in the cap, and then just stow away in its little pack, stuff sack. And there you have it, the Exped Hyperlite mat.